a podcast about how we turned a difficult divorce into a co-parenting life that's better than we could have ever imagined.
Welcome to
Landed Roots.
Hey guys, we are back. I know our hiatus was a little bit longer than anticipated.
Almost a year.
Well, we thought it was just going to be a couple of months. Life happened, but that's going to have to be a story for another day. Maybe even its own series, because there's lots to tell. Just can't tell yet. Anyways, so this season, we talked about doing a bunch of different guests instead of just us, and kind of getting their idea of our family situation.
Yeah.
We've told you guys, if you guys have watched our first season, y'all know how crazy our family situation is. But we thought that we would invite some other people to tell their side of the story.
How crazy they think it is.
So this first episode, our boys have been, specifically like two of them, more so the one.
Yeah.
One of our four boys has been like just dying to get on the podcast.
And one of our four boys is never wanting to be on the podcast. And that's fine.
Probably won't be. And that's okay. That's his choice. It's our 17-year-old. He just...
Sometimes if we do a food challenge, he'll be like, you can get my arm. I'm like, okay.
I think that might be the most that has ever been on video.
Yeah.
He just doesn't like it. But my bio son, Bryson, loves to be in front of the camera.
He is very much like his mother.
Listen, it's just what we do. We like it, the attention. Logan, I thought was going to do good with it, and then he got nervous. Yes,
yeah. He said, "I was so nervous. What are people going to think?" And I was like, "I don't care what other people think."
Yeah, Like
if we cared, we wouldn't live this life.
He had some really cute answers. But Grayson, like one-word answers is all I was getting out of him. Like, he could care less.
This has been his only,
his only life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't live together, but,
our blended situation.
Yeah. I mean, we've been blended from the day that we got Logan and Grayson. So,
Yeah. But he literally told me, after I got done asking him the questions, he was like, you literally asked me questions that I've never thought about before. And I was like,
because it's just normal. Okay. It's just normal for him. So I get that.
Yeah.
Bryson came out and he goes, Ambi, I don't know about that first question. He said, I don't know if I was allowed to say that. And I was like, what? And he goes, I mean, about how my mom and dad. And I was like, got together? And he was like, yeah. And I said, well, why couldn't you say that? And he's like, well, do other people know? I was like, honey, everybody knows.
Yeah, we don't hide it.
Everybody knows.
He said, was I allowed to say that part about Dad cheating on Ambi? And I was like, well, that's what happened. So yeah, that was okay.
Yeah.
So anyways, we asked our kids to explain their version of our family situation to someone who doesn't know our family. So here's their answers.
Hello, I'm Grayson, and Amber and Jamie are my parents.
How would you explain our family situation to somebody who doesn't know us?
Complex.
What is your favorite thing about living in this house with all of us? Is it being with your brothers all the time? Because at the old house, Bryson lived at our house.
Nah.
No?
No. I've never put much thought into it. Well, the house is big.
It's big. What's one thing you don't like about living in this house?
There's a lot of chores.
There are a lot of chores for a big house, isn't there?
Yeah.
My name's Logan. My parents are Jeremy and Amber. So we used to be neighbors, but we collectively decided that we sort of needed like a bigger house to live in. And so we kind of just became this family. We just live in this one big house that we all bought. It's cool.
Who all lives here?
Okay, so we have my dad, my mom, another dad, another mom, my sister, my sister's boyfriend, one of my brothers, another one of my brothers, and another one of my brothers.
How many brothers do you have altogether?
3. I have 3 brothers, 1 sister, and 1 sister's boyfriend. Yeah.
So, what do you think works really well about the way that we co-parent?
Mm, it's you all can make group decisions, and sometimes it's easier to make payments and stuff because yeah, we just whenever we do anything, it's just split right down the middle.
Okay. Now, if there's one thing that you can change about how we co-parent, is there anything that you would change?
Honestly, no. I just currently like this system.
I'm Bryson. Kim and Randy are my parents.
How would you explain our family situation to someone who doesn't know us at all?
At first, Randy and Amber were married. They had 2 kids together, Rannon and Kaylin. They are the 2 oldest in the family. And everything was great until they got divorced, and because my dad was cheating on her with somebody else, and that's where Kim come along. And long story short, Kim and Randy get married, and they have me. And Amber tells me that's the reason why we came together, because I was born. How old was I? So it was pretty early how they kind of tolerated each other, kind of. Amber used to babysit me, and then over the years, they just got along better. And then Jeremy comes along. This was 2018 or so. Jeremy comes along with his 2 kids, Logan and Grayson. Logan is the second youngest, and Grayson's the youngest. That leaves me in the middle. And then, long story short, Jeremy and Amber get married, and then Amber goes and adopts Logan and Grayson, so they have a new birth certificate. And then we went and bought a house together, because going from one house to the other every other day is not the best setup. Kaylin got a boyfriend, and so they decided that it would be the best idea to buy a bigger house, and that's where we came here to this current house, where there's 11 people who are here. 10. There's 10 people who live here, so it's kind of crazy.
I want to know, what is something really good that comes out of how we co-parent?
Something good about how you all co-parent. First thing that pops in my mind is Amby's cooking. Amby, she cooks a lot. I guess stuff really gets done. The cleaning, you have us help out, but everything's clean.
If there was anything that we could do differently in the way that we co-parent, what would it be?
first thing that pops in my mind is the way that spending money. Like, I want to go out and do things that cost money, and none of y'all really like me spending my money. It's the truth.
Overall, how do you feel about our family situation?
Pretty good. We need a bigger house.
Come back next week and hang out with the moms
on another episode of
Blended Roots.